Hey guys, what's up? Babemagnett here. So, recently I've been climbing through the ranks in Rocket League, and I thought I'd compile a small list of tips that help me get through the lower ranks like gold and below. I'm not going to claim to be a Rocket League master, but recently I reached the champion rank and I'd like to spread the knowledge. If these tips helped you out in any way, be sure to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for more Rocket League content. In no particular order, here are my tips for ranking up in Rocket League. Tip number 1, learn positioning. All the skill in the world won't help you if you're chasing the ball and leaving your teammates in odd man situations. I'll make a more in-depth positioning guide, but in a general sense, you want to stick to a basic shooter, passer, and defender rotation. The passer positions themselves to take a pass in the opposing corner. Once the ball is passed, they steal the enemy's corner boost and rotate to the shooting position. The shooter attempts to shoot the pass from the corner position and rotates back to the defensive position at half field. The defender's job is to be the last man back in case of a clear. The player at this position will stay at half field and attempt to save the ball if it's cleared. If the ball is not cleared, that player will rotate into the passing position when they see the shooter rotate back to half field. In live games, rotation is never perfect, but when all else fails, just remember, the passer moves to shooter, the shooter moves to defender, and defender moves to passer. Tip number 2, learn basic aerials. At lower levels, it's possible to play the entire game on the ground, but as you progress through the ranks, you'll see that hitting the ball in the air becomes a necessity. If you can learn how to properly aerial while in the low ranks, you'll be climbing in no time. The best way I've found to practice aerials is to do custom training packs. I recommend the Aerial Shots Passes by Paquito. I'll put the code on the screen and leave it in the description below. Tip number 3, learn to recover. Spend some time in free play learning how to use your air roll. One of the best ways to learn this skill is to go into free play and just throw your car around into awkward positions. Jump off walls and turn at weird angles and try to land your car in the proper position. As a side note, holding drift when you're landing awkwardly helps you to maintain your momentum and continue with the play. Tip number 4, don't hesitate. When you decide to challenge the ball, you need to be completely decisive. Hesitating to go for the ball allows your opponent that extra second to get to the ball before you, and that extra second can be the difference between you clearing the ball and your opponent scoring. Tip number 5, stop tilting. This is arguably the most important tip. Tilting is a very real issue and it can absolutely destroy your gameplay. Try to avoid being toxic to your teammates, even if it's all their fault. Avoid telling them what to do if they're doing something wrong, and rather adapt to their play style. Nobody wants to be told how to play, and doing so is a quick way to end up in a loss by tilting your teammates. Tip number 6. My final tip is to watch high-level gameplay. Watching other people play at higher levels than your own is a great way to learn game sense. Pay attention to what they're doing at all times and try to understand the decisions they're making every time they touch the ball. You'll notice that at higher levels, the ball is always hit with a purpose in mind. There are many players on YouTube that you can watch, but some popular ones that come to mind are Squishy, Musty, and Sunless Khan. So that's all my tips. Thanks for watching the video, and be sure to leave a like and any comments you have in the comment section below. If this video gets some positive feedback, I'll be sure to make a tips for getting out of the higher ranks video. Peace out.